Good morning from rural southern Honduras. Just a little ways up the hills here behind me is the Finca San Lazo. It's the home to our coffee. The coffee that we're excited to be able to partner with you guys to bring to people, we hope all over the U.S. who enjoy a good cup of coffee, but more than that, who really want to make a difference with their coffee. Our coffee is unique, not only just because of the flavor, but because of the story of the people behind our coffee. When we set out and bought this coffee farm about 10 years ago, our only goal was to run the farm as Christian businessmen and women, to run it well, to treat our people well. We believe that if we're business people in the community, then we have to lead with example. We got to set the example for everyone else. As a matter of fact, just this past January when we were having our audit from Fair Trade USA, certifying what we're paying our people, how we're treating our people, they were surprised at what we're paying our people. The truth is, what we pay our people, we wish it was a lot more. It's minimum wage. That works out to about $350 US. But you know what? In rural Honduras, people will not risk their lives to go to the US to look for work if they can earn $350. The problem is the options to find a job like that are very limited. Our commitment was to follow the law, to lead as example and pay that $350 based on production. Fair Trade USA, who is responsible for ensuring that people are paid well, was blown away at what we were paying. They asked us how we arrived at that amount and how we worked that out. We told them. They said they'd never seen a farm that had that kind of commitment to their people. One of the other beautiful things that we have is that in this part of Honduras, in a rural setting, the life of a woman is very tough. Our farm, as far as we know, is the only farm in all of Honduras that has a woman as its manager. We didn't bring her in from some other place with a lot of great high-level training and sophistication. No, we invested in our people on the mountain. And we let God provide us with incredible leadership, an incredibly talented woman, ready and willing to work hard and to learn. She came right from the top of the mountain. She started working for us as a teenager picking coffee, and now she manages the entire farm. Her leadership now is guaranteeing that we're able to bless many other families. Some 50 women work on our farm. About 70% of our total workforce is female. We're empowering them through a great job with a great pay and a great work environment. We're empowering them to determine their own futures, to dictate their own destiny, instead of just being chained up by the many, many cultural chains that come when you live in abject poverty. Our farm is really neat because it's on prehistoric volcanic mountains. They've not erupted for millions of years, they say. But the soil is rich, and it's what gives our coffee a great flavor. Just this past year, the entire region where our farm is located was named as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. That really makes us even more excited about our commitment to the environment and the way we raise our coffee organically. Our fertilizer, we make it ourselves, mixing topsoil, molasses, charcoal, and other ingredients together through a 3-month process of composting and turning that we create this natural, very rich fertilizer right on the mountain. And that ensures that our coffee has a great flavor. Most of the farms in Honduras choose a lot of different varieties of coffee that have less flavor and less body, but they produce higher volumes when you have certain things like leaf rust and rain problems. The problem is that these varieties have very poor taste. But when your only option for your coffee is to sell it to a local cooperative who's going to barely pay you enough to survive on yourself, much less be able to pay your workers, well, it's your only option. We're committed to Caturra. The variety of coffee we call is Caturra. It's an incredible coffee. It's not nearly as resistant to some of the environmental plagues that we have. But the Caturra coffee has incredible flavor. It's based with, you can pick up cocoa and you can pick up tangerine notes. And that's what makes people really fall in love with our coffee. Our coffee's not some adventurous, crazy coffee where you're going to taste strawberries and blueberries. Our coffee is that coffee that makes you feel good because it's that flavor that you recognize. But it's that flavor that says, wow, this is different. It's not got that bitter texture to it. Many people in the U.S. now, they love a dark roast coffee, love a French roast coffee. And we sell dark roast coffee. But our focus, and we try to get people to buy our medium roast. Our medium roast brings out the full body of our coffee. It's phenomenal. We hope that you guys will fall in love with our coffee and what we're doing here on this mountain. Our goal is to not be famous for our name. Our goal is not to make a ton of money from our coffee. Our goal is to break even. Our goal is to maintain our people employed, to be able to provide them with great wages, and to be able to do it in a business model that doesn't put the bottom line first. We must break even. We must not run in the red, but we are committed to this approach, and we're also comfortable with breaking even as long as we can provide great wages to these people on this mountain. The last thing that we're just really excited about is we never set about to plant a church. We're a ministry. The ministry owns this farm. We never set out to plant a church on top of this mountain. We never went in with strategies to evangelize. We went in, like I said, to run a business, use a business as mission. Through that, a church was planted. Now the strongest church out of the many churches that we've planted over the last 15, 20 years, the strongest church that we're operating, that we're supporting, that we've come alongside, is on that coffee farm. They've not received handouts. They've not been a part of giveaways. They've not had charity. They've had jobs given to them. And we find that we can fill up a church building if we're giving away rice, but we can also fill up a church building if we're giving away an opportunity to learn a new skill and to have good employment. One of those options is sustainable. The other is not. We're excited to be able to see that played out on top of a mountain. So we're excited you're coming alongside of us. We're excited that you guys will have San Lazaro Estate Coffee in your hands very soon. And we pray that God blows us away with great success from these sales. And we hope that you guys will keep coming back for more. Hope that you guys all get down to Honduras soon. I'd love to take you up on the mountain myself and show you what we're doing. Let you meet the people, let you walk alongside our workers, pick coffee with them, work the fields of coffee with them. Hope you come soon. Thanks a lot. God bless you.